And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay. Gaskell, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. James comes in for Kawhi Leonard. The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, and especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Stolen by Thompson. From the corner, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles.
And seeing Junior out there again, I was impressed with his time on the floor in his debut. Showed that he could pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came into the game, did he, Greg? Exactly the debut this team was hoping to see from him.
Good vision from Steph. But for that play to work, you also have to get open. Steph put it on the money.
Back to James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. They grab their own miss. Harrell kicks to George. Zubac the pass to James. And James throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low, here's James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Chris. Gerald Green comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Klay Thompson. The Clippers also changing it up. Landry Shamet comes in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. Curry against James. The pass to Pascal. It's up a 3, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
And because of the versatility, Pascal is a guy you can kind of plug into almost any lineup.
Has just enough length, GA, and strength and skill in shooting. Doesn't stand out in one area, but as a whole, he's a difference maker at both ends.
And another basket for Golden State.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
James with it. He's picked up by Lee. Harrell the pass to James. And the basket is good. James has got 9.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Curry looking around. And another 3 for Golden State.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
That one goes. Count it. And the Clippers lead by 1.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
On its way from Curry for 2, and James pulls it down.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Curry Curry from deep three-point land. His three-pointer's off the mark. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Lakers. Here's Shamet. Goes back up. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Curry against James. Curry passes it to Looney. Now, here's Pascal. To the paint. Looking for Lee. Gets it there. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. James with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Cobb, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Pascal kicks it to Looney. Pass to Pascal. Got it. Good job in the low post. Pascal's got 5.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Clippers.
Harrell, the pass to James. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. James against Lee. He kicks it to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Now Pascal. He's got 5. And the rejection by James. Cobb with it. Now Green defending. James dishes to Harrell. At the top of the key, Cobb. James, the pass to Zubac. Second shot opportunity, and Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
To the inside, and the dunk by James.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Clippers on top as they end the first quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Landry Shamet. Cobb is out there with Junior. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Leonard in at the power forward. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Looney. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Lee outside. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Warriors trail by 13. Curry wide open. Rebound by the Clippers. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. James, the pass to Leonard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside, Green. His first shot coming late, and he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles leading by 15. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They double-team Curry. On the wing, Green. Top of the key, Looney. Lee against James. 6 to shoot. Green passes to Lee. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
It's stolen by Green. Curry with it. He's got 14. Outside, Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Smitty, anytime there's a poll for dirtiest...
Substitution.
1:31 left to play here in the half. Now here's Lee. T right on him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Damian Lee. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. 1:22 left in the first half of the game. And James throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions. That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
On the wing, Green. James covering.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Lee bounce pass. Looney kicks to Green. Clock at 6. And the Warriors miss again. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the dunk by James.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Lee outside. passes it to Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass. Wiggins has got 5 now.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. Let's look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Eric Pascal comes in for Kevon Looney. Green, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Lee's subbed in for Thompson. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. James checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. We've got Eric Pascal. Lee out there with Curry. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors' 5. James finds Morris. And James gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. 34 points for Junior.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Inside. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, good recognition there. Draymond exploits the heart of that defense.
Jackson passes to Shamet. Now here's James, covered by Lee. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Landry Shamet out of Wichita State. Some good young guards coming out of that program.
And another one, GA, that comes to mind, Fred VanVleet, also a former Shocker. Both he and Fred, they are knockdown shooters.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the basket by Jackson.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
The Warriors shooting well, 50% from the floor. Lee passes to Green. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Jackson against Curry. Here's Lee. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's Shamet missing. The Warriors shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Pass to Curry. And count it from 19 feet away. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
James, the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And so here is Golden State. Jackson dishes to James. 24 seconds left in the third. And that one's good, Shamet. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
And the turnover again by Golden State.
Your Warriors, Andrew Wiggins.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to James. Feeds it to Morris. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. 1 second left. No good that time. And so it's Los Angeles with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Moment here now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Patrick Beverley's doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Clippers' head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. You don't want to hear this news as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got Junior. Jermichael Green is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's Jackson, and it's Patterson in at the center, filling out the middle.
The Warriors took a big chance on trading for Wiggins. The Wolves were so desperate to get rid of his contract, they added a top 3 protected first-round pick into the package.
James, and the dunk by James.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
The Warriors shooting straight 49% from the field. Now the pass to Smailagic. Here's Bowman. Pass to Poole. 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Poole's got his first bucket of the night.
And the Warriors, in their own right, got rid of D'Angelo Russell's huge contract, but the deal was also about fit.
It was, GA. At the time, they were looking for a small forward, and Andrew Wiggins put them in the mind of a Harrison Barnes. He's more athletic, though. And then for the Wolves, D'Angelo Russell was a guy they needed in the backcourt. Interesting to see how both these guys' career end up.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and James pulls it down. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And James throws it down.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Out to the right wing. Here's Poole. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Clippers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And James throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Bowman, guarded by Jackson. Bowman's shot is good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Back to James. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And it's good, 2 points.
Patterson is so active and efficient with his movements inside.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Bowman. That 3 off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. And the shot goes in. 48 points for Junior.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes to Wiggins. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact.
Now in line in the Clippers. King.
Here's Chris. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long. That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Bowman's shot is good.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he makes both free throws. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Bowman. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Poole, no good. Los Angeles has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
The Warriors' shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Chris up top. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Here's Toscano. Patterson defending. Smailagic. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bowman. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Poole. Off target with his 3. Here's James, and another one falls. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.